In a small, vibrant African village lived Kofi and Ajao, a couple whose love story had spanned 15 years. Their union was blessed with 3 beautiful children, a testament to the life they had built together. For many years, their marriage was a harmonious blend of shared dreams and mutual support. They navigated the joys and challenges of village life as one, their bond a source of strength for their family. Their home was often filled with laughter, a reflection of the deep connection they once shared. This foundation of love and partnership seemed unshakable, a beacon for others. However, a subtle shift began to creep into their once harmonious life. Kofi, for reasons Ajao couldn't quite grasp, started to withdraw from his responsibilities. He became increasingly inactive, a shadow of his former self. The most pressing issue was his refusal to work, leaving their family vulnerable. This inaction placed an immense burden squarely on Ajao's shoulders. She found herself solely responsible for providing for their children, a task that grew heavier with each passing day. Beyond financial provision, she also managed the entire household, from daily chores to nurturing their children. The weight of this imbalance began to press down on their marriage, creating a silent chasm between them. What was once a partnership now felt like a solitary struggle for Ajao. The unspoken expectations and unmet needs started to erode the very fabric of their shared life. Ajao is a woman of unwavering strength, known for her resilience and tireless spirit. Yet, even the strongest among us have limits, and Ajao was reaching hers. She found herself increasingly exhausted, both physically and emotionally. The relentless demands of daily tasks drained her energy. The emotional strain of bearing sole responsibility for her family's well-being was immense. She carried the weight of their future, the worry of their present, all by herself. This silent suffering built up until she could no longer contain her feelings. The pressure became too great to bear alone. In a moment of profound vulnerability, Ajao finally spoke her truth. She shared her deep-seated weariness, her voice trembling with the pain she had held captive for so long. She expressed the profound hurt and neglect she felt due to Kofi's inaction, laying bare her heart. Ajao's words, a raw mixture of sadness and frustration, pierced through Kofi's complacency. They served as a much-needed wake-up call, shattering the illusion he had built around himself. He was forced to confront the stark reality of his actions. He saw, perhaps for the first time, the devastating impact his withdrawal had on his beloved wife and their children. He observed the toll his inaction had taken on Ajao, witnessing her exhaustion and the quiet despair in her eyes. It was a moment of profound clarity and regret. In that moment, a flicker of his old self reignited. Kofi, humbled and remorseful, made a solemn promise. He vowed to find work, to reclaim his role as a provider and partner. He committed to contributing actively to his family's financial stability, a pledge born of renewed purpose. Kofi's commitment marked a crucial turning point, not just for him, but for their entire family. It was the first tangible step on their long path to reconciliation. He didn't just promise, he acted. He began actively seeking employment, demonstrating his sincerity through his efforts. The immediate impact of his renewed effort was palpable. The crushing financial burden on Ajao began to ease, offering her a much-needed reprieve. This shared responsibility brought a sense of relief and hope back into their home. It was a small but significant victory. A profound shift began to occur within their marriage. Kofi started to shoulder his share of responsibilities, both inside and outside the home. This active participation slowly but surely began to mend the rift that had grown between them, rebuilding trust one action at a time. As Kofi continued to step up, a subtle but profound transformation unfolded in their marriage. They began to support each other once more, not just practically but emotionally. The silent understanding that had once defined them slowly returned, stronger than before. They embarked on a shared effort, working together to build a better life for their children and for themselves. This renewed partnership fostered a deep sense of unity and understanding between them. The walls of resentment and isolation that had separated them began to crumble. In their place, a renewed sense of connection blossomed, nurtured by their shared journey. Their love, which had once dimmed under the weight of strain, was rekindled. It was now fueled by mutual respect, shared purpose, and the unwavering commitment they had rediscovered. Kofi and Ajao's story offers a powerful, enduring message for all couples facing marital strain. It reminds us that even the most fragile unions, those teetering on the brink, can be healed and strengthened. Hope is always present, even in the darkest moments. The key elements for this healing are shared effort, a deep understanding of each other's struggles, and a genuine willingness to work together. It requires both partners to commit to a common goal, the well-being and happiness of their relationship. This journey is not always easy. It demands courage, vulnerability, and perseverance from both individuals. But as Kofi and Ajao discovered, the rewards of this shared journey are immeasurable. They found not just reconciliation, but a deeper, more resilient love built on the foundation of overcoming adversity together.